I did my project on health and beauty products, and I went to Target, which is low end beauty products, and I went to Ulta, which is high end and low end beauty products. Um, I looked at a couple different things like advertising, names of products, packaging, and colors. I was going to look at the prices of things, but I couldn't find like the things that I wanted in the female and male section, so I didn't look at that. But I did find in one of the articles um, with Dolakia, the last name, that with the New York City Department of Consumer Affairs, they published a study of 24 stores and 794 products, and it found that on average there was a 7% increase for women's products opposed to males. So, women overall for really any healthcare or any product is it's more of an increase even for like dry cleaning services. Um, both of the stores that I went to showed an increased favoritism in femininity. A lot of the products were pink, and I mean, like, this is a face mask that I have, and this is the Barbie edition. Uh, it's like a glitter brightening peel off mask, um, you know, and then this is like an Old Spice deodorant that I have for men that's crack and guard. And so those are just some things that are a male, female. They're very different. Men have a lot of reds and darker colors and masculine names, and females are, glitterily pink and pure, and the names are very fluffy and light when it's feminine. Um, there's a lot of golds and pinks, and there'll be some blacks as well, but for men, it's mainly blacks and grays. I did get the chance of speaking with the manager when I was at Ulta, and she told me that surprisingly, men do come into her store. It's actually less in Eugene than when she was working at the Corvallis store, um, but they don't refrain from shopping in the female section, and but they do buy the like face washes and things like that that are more unisex, the ones that aren't like super pink and all those things. But they do come and shop, and it's for themselves. It's not for somebody else. So, but that's also because men don't have their own line of anti-aging cream and moisturizer and all of those things, when in fact 43% of the male population do partake in using those types of health and beauty products. Um, they don't just use shaving kits and lotion. There's actually a need for a line for males to have anti-wrinkle, anti-aging creams, moisturizers, concealers, things like that, because men get bags too, and men don't want bags under their eyes, and sometimes they want to conceal that or conceal acne. Um, the majority that I found in Ulta was there was a lot of colognes and hair products. There was face wash, and then they had sunscreen. Um, and that was about it for men's. The rest of the store was like all women, so like 3/4 of the store was just for women. Um, and then Target actually had its own complete like men's section that was separate, so that was kind of cool. It wasn't mixed in at all. I was pretty proud of Target for that. Um, and they had all of their own. They had like actual like fun stuff like soaps and some lotions and some. I believe they had like a moisturizer. They had a couple things in there that were not just like shaving kits and deodorant, and they had a really cool travel bag, and like just they had some other things that weren't so cut and dry, like I don't know. there was, I was looking at the deodorant, and there was this one scent, which was the Wilderness. It's like the new, more feminine scent because it's lavender. So they have to make it a point of that it's still manly because even though it's a softer scent. And it says on the package that smells like manly lavender smells. And I just think that's funny because lavender is lavender. It's not feminine nor masculine, it's lavender. And it's just funny that they need to put that on the packaging because, God forbid, man smells like lavender and thinks that he's feminine, you know? Um, so, just some of the concepts and theories that I put in here were artifacts, because I feel like makeup and just our health and beauty products are something that we use as artifacts pretty frequently. They are who, like, what we express our identities as, especially with makeup. You can do so many things with it and make yourself feel better, feel different. You can dress up or dress down. Um, there's a lot of stereotypes that, like, makeup isn't for men. And I think that that's formed from culture, which is where sorry, where we're used to seeing things. Um, Another one was the did the stereotype in culture, and then also effortless perfection um, is constantly pushed on women, and we are having to constantly be seen as these like effortless creatures that we don't have to do anything. We roll out of bed and we just look like this. I mean, even before I did this video, I was like, I have to put makeup on. Like, I'm never gonna see these people again. I'm never gonna meet you. I'm, like this, but I'm so wrapped up in society telling me that I have to look a certain way or that my own self conscious feelings. So I had to put makeup on. And it's that whole effortless beauty of never being what you're supposed to be, but still having to try to find perfection. Um, there's a lot of bullying that goes on in order for people to feel like they need to be something that they're not already. There's a lot of bullying around men not being able to wear makeup as well. I also felt like the standpoint theory, it played off the idea that, quote, societies are made up of different groups that have different amounts of pure, pure privileges. Um, and I felt like it was true because between male and females, because females have the upper hand, that we don't have any stigma or rules or regulations with us buying makeup. It's almost expected of us in that sense. Like, we can buy it, we cannot buy it. Men, if they buy it, they don't have that privilege of just it being like, yeah, cool dude, buy some makeup. Um, and then gender identity, we all have a gender identity, and it's enhanced and shaped by those that are around us and the experiences that we have, and that's also going to shape how we view men wearing makeup and whether we wear makeup or whether we think it's okay to go without makeup or how we feel. Um, so it's not set in stone, though. You can definitely start to feel better about things, and that's that. Each identity is really unique, and people can definitely morph their identity, though, into something that's comfortable for everybody. Thank you.